Hello, Pisces. Welcome to Spicy Sunflower Tarot. Welcome to this first week of June. Welcome to the energy of the full moon that we just experienced on May 31st. We had that full moon in the sign of Sagittarius. And because it was the second full moon that we had in the month of May, it's considered a blue moon, which is very rare. So if you've been noticing some rare occurrences in your world, in your life, that makes a lot of sense for the energy of that full moon. The full moon is also about culminations, endings, releasing things that no longer serve you. So if you've been noticing in your life that it's time to cut things out, cut things off, be done with certain projects or things, perfect timing. The energy is also opposing energy because the full moon was in the sign of Sagittarius and the sun is in the sign of Gemini. And those two signs, they directly oppose one another. And there's just a difference of viewpoints and things. And so you might be noticing in your life oppositional energy of thinking one way and other people think and feel a certain other way. And it just is an opposition. And you also could be noticing themes revolving around truth and freedom, just wanting to be free and follow your truth. And so those are some big things I just wanted to share in regards to that May 31st full moon. Let's jump into your reading, Pisces, with Priestess of Light Oracle cards. Just give you one of these just to highlight your reading for you for the week ahead. For the sign of Pisces, precognition, psychic ability, future vision. That's perfect for you, by the way. You are a psychic sign. You are a water sign. You're emotionally deep. You have the ability to feel your way through the world. Psychic ability and future vision. This is card number 13. That number could be significant to you. And if you add the 1 and the 3 together, it adds up to the number 4. So 4 is about foundations, hard work, and pragmatism. And this theme, this precognition, can be significant for you. So if you're feeling extra psychic this week, definitely makes a lot of sense with that card being present. This is When Women Had Wings. And we're going to do a very short, quick, to the point spread for you this week, Pisces. The first card we're looking for is, what does Pisces need to know? What do you need to know? What is something that Pisces needs to know? 4 of Wands. Happy house, happy spouse. This is a marriage card. This is 1111. Those 4 poles, the 4 wands, they add up to, they look like the 1111, which is about soulmate energy or partnership. Something to do with marriage or being in a home and having your home fires burning, a happy home, a harmonious home. Very much kind of what we talked about earlier, your foundation. This is what you need to know, is that this is where your primary focus is probably being put right now. And what do you need to do? What does Pisces need to do? Pisces, what does Pisces need to do right now? The Fool. This is a major arcana attributed to the sign of Aries, and it's about taking risks. What you need to do is take chances. What you need to do is let your hair down and go out and explore and fantasize and experience and love like you've never been hurt. Dance like no one's watching. Love like you don't know what it means to end. It just is such a beautiful, fresh beginning. It's a 0. It's not even a number because it's in spirit. It's inspired action. It is you going out into the world and really just like you've never been there before, really fresh-faced and open-minded and open-eyed, and I love this. So keeping your feet solid in your home and grounded, and your loved ones supporting you, you know who has your back. But what you need to do is go out in the world and be what you've never been, or what you've never allowed yourself to be. Allow yourself to experience things maybe for the first time ever this week. That's what's being asked of you, is to be the fool, not to be a simple person, a simple mind, but to be the fool and to just experience things without being jaded. What do you need to release? What does Pisces need to release? The Sun. That is interesting, because this is the happiest, most positive, joyful card in all of tarot. The Sun energy is attributed to the sign of Leo. And the Leo is, it's all about, I'm going to say vanity, good looking, illuminated, happy, positive, joyful, expressive. And this is what you need to release. And what it's giving me the vibe of is, you're not releasing happiness and joy. You're releasing being too focused on that. It's, instead of just focused on the experience itself, is always that it always has to be happy. It always has to be positive. It always has to be a certain way, instead of just experiencing it for what it is. Your job, your children, your work life, your home life. Let things just be what they are, without expecting them to have to be happy and always good. Sometimes things are just mediocre, they're not mind-blowing, but they're not terrible. And so allow them to just be what they are. I forgot to tell you, the Fool card, it's associated with the sign of Aries. So if you have any Aries in your life, or you're dealing with an Aries, but very interesting. What you need to know is the Four of Wands. Keep your home life really solid, stable, secure, because your soulmate, or your fire, it lives there. That's where you really feel your best. That's where maybe you really feel your psychic ability, your future vision, really in tune and in touch. What you need to do is take risks, take chances, let your hair down, stop being so guarded and blocked off. And then what you need to release is the expectation that everything is always going to work out for the best. Sometimes it just works out. It not necessarily always has to be like the epitome of the highest level. So the Sun energy is beautiful and happy and joyful, but not everything is always going to be a 10 on the spectrum. Sometimes it's going to be a 4, and just allowing things to be what they are when they're culminated. This is your reading, Pisces. I'm on TikTok and I'm on YouTube, and your likes and your follows, your subscribes and your shares, your comments are always welcome. Thank you for watching and being a part of the channel. Be blessed and be well.